If you own property in Salt Lake City or you're looking to invest here, congratulations. You've chosen one of the most stable, high-growth real estate markets in the country. But as we move through 2026, managing rental properties here is a lot more than just putting up a for rent sign. Between unique state laws and changing tenant expectations, the stakes have never been higher. Hi, I'm Nick Jensen from BRIM Property Management, and today I'm breaking down what makes the Salt Lake City market unique and who the top players are in 2026. So, why is Utah different? First, landlords and out-of-state investors often ask, Utah is landlord friendly, so why do I need a professional property management company? The truth is, while the laws are balanced, the logistics are intense. For example, the Utah Fit Premises Act. If a furnace goes out during a January cold snap, the clock starts ticking immediately. And if you miss a deadline for a critical repair, then a tenant can legally have the furnace repaired and legally deduct the expense from their rent. Now, as you can imagine, when this happens, things get messy fast. Then there's our weather. We swing from 100-degree summers to sub-zero winters. You're managing swamp coolers, irrigation systems, and snow removal. So with volatile weather changes, deferred maintenance doesn't just cost money, it destroys property values. Then also, city rules change depending on whether you're in Salt Lake, Layton, or Ogden, especially with the good landlord programs. We've also seen some industry shifts. The industry has shifted significantly. Tech expansion is no longer a perk, it's an expectation. AI-driven leasing bots and 3D tours are standard for Utah's tech-savvy tenants. This has largely been driven by the Silicon Slopes influence. And then tenants are now expecting high-end finishes and instant digital communication. We've also seen increased compliance requirements. So from new lead-based paint disclosures to strict adherence to emotional support animal regulations, you have to make sure you're precise and on top of everything in order to avoid any federal fair housing lawsuits. So now let's talk about comparing the top companies. Who should you trust with your asset? Not every landlord needs the same type of manager. So from a high level, large national firms offer rigid one-size-fits-all processes and often use out-of-state call centers. And reputable local firms like us at Envy provide deep local knowledge and direct access to your manager. Obviously, I would encourage you to hire local, and we would love for you to hire us at Envy. But if not, there are several solid companies I personally respect, like BRIM Properties, Rhino Property Management, Nestwell, and Welch Randall, to name a few. However, before you hire anyone, avoid these 3 common mistakes. First, don't pick a manager solely on the lowest fee. Over a couple of years, the total cost between reputable firms will balance out. Second, never ignore preventative maintenance. It's the #1 reason tenants don't renew their leases. And third, always check their good landlord status to ensure you aren't paying extra city fees. At Envy Property Management, we're investors too. We focus on maximizing your ROI and protecting your asset. In short, we manage our clients' assets the exact same way we manage our own. So if you're ready to see the Envy difference, let's chat. You can schedule a discovery call with us today by visiting our website at nvpm.com. Thanks for watching, and we wish you much success in the Utah market.